we moved the call to tonight, and I appreciate so many people here. There's just lots of people still coming on the call, and so there's a lot of good information, a lot of great things that are happening with the company. When we sat down and put this company together, I don't think any of us could have envisioned how fast everything would take off. It's just been a whirlwind over the first almost 120 days. It's an exciting 120 days for all of you involved in the company and all of us here, because we've done something that people laughed at us when we originally went out. We're talking to people about the company. They said, you can't do that. You can't do social media. People aren't going to be interested in social media technology. People aren't going to be interested in online gaming. You just can't do that. And you have all proved them wrong. You've proved that we can do anything we choose to do if we have the right combination, and we do something different than anybody else has ever done in the industry. Then we can change the way people look at network marketing. In our first 120 days here, actually, let's go back to our first 90 days, because that's what we're really through. We won't be through 120 days until this Saturday. But through our first 90 days, we have had some absolute incredible numbers come in. I mean, the sales have been off of the chart, possibly, some of the biggest sales numbers in the history of the industry. But more importantly, it's what happened in the way of commissions. We have had many, 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 many six-figure earners already. And this much I will say, over three people, or not over, just exactly three people, over $220,000 in the month of October. And I don't say that to brag or to, try and entice anyone. Those are just true numbers. Those are things that happened, and there were more people that were obviously over $100,000. And that means that the program works. That means that people are embracing what we have and building some huge organizations because of it. But what's really cool about that is people are having fun. I mean, when you do something different and you're a kind of a trendsetter, if you will. We're really a category creator in the industry now. Online gaming had been done before in MLM, but it wasn't done correctly, and it's been many years ago. But what we're doing in the social media and connectivity market is second to none. But that's just a piece of what we want to do. And I wanted tonight to do this call more than anything just to share with you what we want to do, where we're actually trying to take this company, because this is really not, it's not just about social media. It's not just about online gaming. It's really going to be about entertainment, because as we grow the company, over the next year, 2 years, 10 years, 20 years down the road, we're going to be a lot more than what we currently are today. You're at the very beginning. And, I was using an example with someone earlier today. When Bill Gates started Microsoft, nobody ever thought Microsoft was going to be what it was going to be. When Steve Jobs started Apple, it was a computer company. Nobody ever anticipated, cell phones that would be, literally around the world to revolutionize how people actually, connect with each other. So, nobody saw that in the beginning, and that's where we're at. We're at that infancy stage where there's so much going on, and where we're taking this is a whole different place than where it is today. I mean, obviously we want to stay in this social media, and it's going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. People want to stay connected. People want to be able to reach out to family, friends, associates. They want to be able to, stay connected to people. I mean, that's what that's all about. And on the gaming side, people want to have fun. But again, that's part of what we want to do. Here's what we want to do. I want to kind of paint a picture for everyone tonight of what our true plans are as we grow this company, because it's a lot bigger than anybody thinks. Before I get into that, I want to just touch quickly on the Emperor's, the Emperor's package. People ask every day how many Emperors are out there, and I can't tell you how many paid Emperors we have. I'm going to tell you that by the end of this month, it's probably going to be in the 2,500 range, which means that about half of that number of packages actually will be gone by the end of this month. Now, I don't know how long it'll take to have the other 2,500 packages go, but it'll happen much quicker than it did for the first 2,500 to go out the door. So, it's going to move quickly, because now you've got 2,500 people telling them. Actually, we have over 5,000 in the company now, so you'll have over 5,000 people telling people about those final 2,500 packages. What I can tell you also is that there's exciting things coming right behind that, equally as exciting as what we currently have with the Emperor's configuration the way it is today. Now, one of the things that people have asked is they say, what's going on? Why are our Emperor's pools checks down from the month before? And it's really, really simple. And I want you all to use just plain and simple math. This is a real company. and we pay profits, real profits, not artificial profits, not some magic number. You know, there's a lot of companies out there that guarantee that if you put a certain amount of money in their company that they're going to give you so much back every day or every week or every month. We don't do that because we're a real company, and we base what we do on our real profits. So each month we pay according to the profits, and each month our sales have continued to increase in the online casino to fund that Emperor's Pool. Now, I want you to think about it like this. The first month we had about 165 Emperors in the company. And, you know, and when you had 165 Emperors, there was roughly $8,000 that went into that pool. That would have been 50% of the profits the very first month, which there weren't a lot of people playing, but it increased. The second month we had September, the number was 750 roughly, and we had around $17,000 that went into that pool, with 50% of the profits. And this last month, we had around 1,500 Emperors that were in, and that number was up to 27,000. So we went from 7,000 or 8,000 rather to 17,000 to now 27,000 in profits that went into the pool. But the number of Emperors is continuing to increase. But you'll notice that there's a cap on it. There's only 5,000 of those. So when we hit that 5,000 cap and our sales or our revenue continues to go up and up and up each particular month, once we're at that 5,000 cap of Emperors, now that check goes up every month, and it continues to go up as long as our revenue is going up every month. It just keeps going up and up. So it's going to continue to slide down until we sell the last of that package. Once that package is done and revenue continues to increase, that's when your check will start to go up. So that's just plain simple math. And if you sit down on a piece of paper, do yourself a little bar graph or however you want to do it, you'll figure out what I'm saying is accurate, because you can't have the number of Emperors, you know, going up exponentially each month and also having the gaming go up and have your check go up at the same time. So what will happen is when we hit that cap, you know, on the number of Emperors at 5,000, you'll continue to see going up and up and up the revenue, and that's when the check on the Emperor side goes up. So that's why we limited it, because it's a real business. What we didn't want to do is we didn't want to go out and sell 100,000 Emperors packages and no one ever make any money. Our goal is for the Emperors to make a tremendous amount of money in this program, because we decided to go ahead and share our profits. We didn't have to share the profits. It's something that we chose to do. We wanted to show the industry how you could really, you know, go back and give money back to the field and make it fun and profitable for everyone. Now, let's talk about the future. I'm not going to talk about what that next package is going to look like after this Emperor's program is closed, but I can tell you it's going to be equally as exciting. But I really want to give you a glimpse of the overall future of where the company is going, because, again, it's more than social media. It's more than online gaming. It's really going to be about entertainment. And our goal is to become a global entertainment brand. I mean, our partners here at the company are really excited about what we're doing. You know, there's been a lot of thought going in. This is not simply a 6-month or a 12-month deal. This is a lifelong program. We put this together so that it will last long term. And to do that, we've got to bring you exciting things, but we can't just stick to the current categories we're in. We're going to do very well in these categories, and you're going to do very well in these categories, but we wanted to do something, or we want to do something that's going to be even bigger. You know, we've got 3 states right now in the United States, as an example, that have approved online gaming. You've got Nevada, which has online poker only. We have Delaware, which has online gaming full-blown, but they've not announced their full rules yet. And we have New Jersey, which has full-blown online gaming as well. But in order to be able to do business in New Jersey and New Jersey only, you have to have a land-based casino and land-based casino license. And, you know, that eliminates small companies, because only the big boys can have those licenses, and they're partnering with the biggest online casinos in order to, do their business. And so we want to be able to participate in those types of things as these states continue to approve online gaming, and we're going to be able to do that because we will invest as we move along in land-based operations. And what I mean by land-based operations is our company will invest in and be a part of and part owner of land-based casinos, not only in North America but in Asia and in Europe as well. Now that's a big goal and a big statement, but we want to be able to do that because we want to be taken seriously as we grow this forward, because we want that to be a part of what we do. Now, that's just a small piece of what we want to do. We also want to be in the resorts business as well. Now, I'll give you an example of what I mean by the resorts business. Let's just say we invest in a casino. We don't want to just be in a casino. We want to be in a casino that has, has a hotel and so forth attached to it. Now, why do we want that? Simple. We've got people all over the world who are part of I2G. And a lot of people want to come to places like Las Vegas or Macau or even to places in Europe and play. And if you're a member of I2G and you want to go to one of those places and play, and we happen to own a property there, where are you going to stay? Where are you going to play? Where are your friends and family going to stay and play, your associates who you tell about it? And so, we're going to drive people to our own properties, and we're going to be able to share revenue with people because we're doing that. And so that, that's a piece of what we want to do. We want to be in the land-based operations of both hotels and casinos. We also want to be involved long-term with other forms of entertainment, simple things. The music world, we're getting ready to introduce a new product, in the next quarter. Probably in January is what the plan is right now, that's going to revolutionize how people make music videos at home. It's going to be incredible how it'll sync your music and your voice together. We actually are paying for the download of the music, so we're completely compliant with the music industry, which has not been done before through network marketing. And we're going to do that so that when you're downloading music, we're going to be able to allow you to upload your videos, and we're going to have fun with that, and we're going to be able to share revenue with all of that with people as well. And so we're going to be heavily involved in the music world. We want to eventually get into concert promotions, fight promotions, all of those types of things. And in order to do that, in order to become a global entertainment brand, streaming movies, streaming, your favorite television shows, doing all of those things, in order to do that, in order to make that happen, we'll ultimately probably become a publicly traded company, which means that anyone who wants to be an owner of I2G can actually do that. So there's a big plan, there's a big goal, and a big vision. It's not a 6-month plan. It's not a 12-month plan. It's not a 2-year or 5-year plan. It's a lifelong plan for where we intend to go, and we'll take it step by step by step as we go. Now, the reason that Angela and I have been successful in the companies that we've owned is because we've stayed the course. We've always figured out how to keep the company going in good times and in bad. And the key to success in network marketing as an owner is to make more good decisions than bad decisions. And I can assure you that in 17 years of owning our own companies, we've made plenty of bad decisions, but we've made more good decisions that allowed us to stay in business with all of these companies. And that's what's going to happen with us as we move forward in I2G, because, we'll make bad decisions. I promise you, we've probably already made bad decisions. We've brought the company out as we've rolled it out, as we've done certain things in the formulation stage, but we overcame those with good decisions. And we'll continue to have times when you may look at what we do and say, those guys didn't make a very good decision there, but I promise you, everything we do, there's kind of a method to our madness, if you will. We've got a plan for how we want to get there, and all the information about each piece that we're doing is not out there in the public eye, so everybody doesn't know why we make the decisions we do as we make them, but I promise you that we're making the best decisions possible for the entire, future of the company, which is all of your future as well. And so it's a big vision. To be a global entertainment brand and to share that revenue with people all around the world who are I2G associates. That's not, anything like that has never been done before. And right now, with what we're already doing, what's already occurred, and the revenue that's already been generated, I know we're on the right track, and I know that, we're going to continue down that path to help each and every one of you achieve the success you want. Now, here we are at the end of November. It's hard to believe the year's gone. We started working on this project late last year. It took us 8 months of this year to get the doors open, and now we're just having some monster months with monster incomes for people. And just because Thanksgiving holiday is here isn't going to slow it down. We're having a tremendous month again this month. Our biggest month yet. And when you're only 4 months old, it's easy to say, oh, it's our biggest month yet. Every month gets bigger. But, the numbers that we're doing, I can tell you that in 17 years of owning companies, I've never done these kind of numbers this fast. I don't know many other company owners who have experienced it. And it's a testament to the leadership that we have in the field. You see, everybody talks about what the most important thing is. And I can tell you this. The product is extremely important to any company. We've got, the best communications platform out there with the I2G Touch. We also have, one of the most beautiful casinos that's got every game you could possibly want on the back end for the people outside the United States. Those things are incredible. So those products are very, very important. And the additional products, music products, all those things that we're getting ready to bring out, those are equally as important, but they're not the most important thing to the success of the company. Our compensation plan is incredible. I mean, we pay 65% out every week, but that's not the most important thing either. Even though we're setting records in the industry with the amount of money people are making, that's not the most important thing. And, those of us that run the company on a daily basis, we've got great experience, we've had success, but that's not the most important thing either, because, we could have the best product in the world, we could have a compensation plan that pays 150%, and we could have a whole group of card-carrying Mensa members running the company, but without the most important ingredient, we wouldn't have a company. And the most important ingredient is those of you out there in the field. It's the leadership that we have attracted who love this concept. And we can't do this without you, and we want you to understand that we recognize that. We know that you're the most important piece to this puzzle to make it all work. And so that's why we want to make sure that we go above and beyond each week, each month, and as we move forward each year to make sure that we take care of the leadership in this company and make sure that those of you that are out there building every day get everything you need to help you be successful. And, we want to be able to supply those things to you. We believe that the best ideas always come from the field, and we just need you to step up and tell us, hey, we've got an idea. What do you think about this? And I promise you, we're not closed-minded. We don't have all the answers. And, we're happy to, listen to what you've got. Now, there may be times when we say no, and, that's part of what we have to do. We have to say no sometimes, but we like to say yes as often as possible. If it's something that we can feasibly do that will help you and other people in the company build your business, and our attorneys say that we can legally do it, then we want to do that. We want to bring you those things to help you make your business better day after day after day. So I can tell you that we're almost done with this this fourth month. We've got a bunch of people right now who are either close to silver, close to gold, and so what we want you to do is we want you to push hard. We know Thanksgiving's coming up the day after tomorrow. You still have got Friday to complete this pay week, but you also have Saturday. Now, remember, when it comes to getting those wire transfers in and so forth, if you want to get credit for those, you're going to have to make sure you get them sent, early Friday, and then make sure you fill out the online form and send it to us with the verification that you've actually sent the wire, so we know. We have to know that you sent the wire, because if it comes in on Monday and we didn't know it was coming, you didn't get credit for it, and you could miss that bonus. And we don't want anybody missing bonuses. Last month, again, we had, I believe the number was 26 or 27 new silvers in the company, 8 or 10 new golds in the company. We had our first ruby. And, next month when we do this announcement, we're going to tell you we had our first emerald. And that person already has hit emerald. We just don't announce it until next month. But you think about that. Person hit silver in August, hit gold in September, hit ruby in October, and has already hit emerald in November. That's a tremendous amount of money. That's about $185,000 worth of bonuses that one person has earned in 4 months. And, there's people that are going to be ruby. There's going to be new rubies this month as well. So the plan is working. The people are working. The I2G touch is incredible. The casino, people are out there playing on it every single day. And so everything is great with the company. Everything is moving along. We just need more people out there telling our story and helping us get the word out. This is going to be the place to be not only in 2013, but 2014 and beyond, because there's nothing out there like what we currently have with this company. Now, there'll be pretenders. There'll be people that sneak up on us and, and try and duplicate some of the same types of things that we're doing. And that's okay. We're first to market. And, when you're first to market, you have that first marketer's advantage. And we're first out there, and that means that you're the first out there. But if people don't join, we understand. And we need you to understand that you don't need to push everyone. If they don't want to join, we don't need to beat people up and force them to try to get involved with the company. If they don't want to get in now and they want to sit back and wait, that's not a problem. People can wait another month, 2 months, 3 months, 6 months to join. We'll still be here. We'll still be setting records in the industry. And as I like to tell people, it's not a problem. There's always plenty of room at the bottom, but there's only so much room at the top. And so that means, do you want to get in above an organization that's developing, or do you want to get in below that organization after it's developed? And don't push people. If they don't want to join, that's okay. We understand. There's a lot of opportunities out there. This one just happens to be different and unique. And eventually, the people that said no in the beginning will get their attention. They won't be able to stand seeing, people having the fun that they're having over here and making the incomes that they are. So let's go out. Let's celebrate. Let's give a lot of thanks. And in 2 days we have our Thanksgiving holiday for those of you here in the United States. Let's give thanks, because we have a lot to be thankful for with what's happened already in our first our first 4 months with this company, and we're going to have a lot to be thankful for in the future. So let's finish this month up strong. Those of you going for silver, go for it. Those of you, trying to get gold, go for it. Same way with the rubies, the emeralds. Let's make it happen. Again, this is a record-setting month already. It's all extra from here on out. So let's go have fun. Let's keep our eye on the big prize, which is the future. Think about this, global entertainment brand. That's what we want to be, and that's what we want you to be a part of. We're proud to have each and every one of you on the team with us, and we look forward to seeing each one of you at the top. I want to thank you from the company. I want to wish each and every one of you a very happy Thanksgiving. Be safe, be prosperous. Good night, everyone. Thanks for tuning in.